Hey guys, this is Reddy from Wealthy Options. Welcome to 41st episode of 0DT Pulse. Today it was a Nifty expiry. First of all, I wish you and your family a very happy Deepavali. Now coming back to the market, so Nifty opened with a big gap up of almost like a 140 points today, and then the good thing is it sustained throughout the day. But the challenge for the option sellers was, as you could figure out from the chart, it was volatile throughout the day. If you see, so it opened with 140 points gap up, and then it further rallied by another 75 points. Then this particular red candle suddenly it gave a drop of almost like 60-70 points. So this is where the first kickback started for the traders. Like the put started shooting up, and the premium at the start around 916 was pretty good. Today it was like 123 to 125 rupees, and that decayed pretty much like 20 points in the first 5 minutes itself, 5 to 6 minutes. But then when that red candle came, the premium shot up by almost like a 20 to 25 points, and that took away many of the puts for the option sellers, especially for my system. And then so system tried to stabilize, but the fall continued again. So while the Nifty was continuing to fall, I think there was a fear in the market, like it may go and all the way fill the the gap of opening. So because of that, puts continued to rise, and overall IVs also started spiking. So that's why straddle premium continued to go up up to 10 o'clock. So it started at 123, it went almost up to 140. So till this time it was a challenge, but for the overall system point of view, the MTM was not, it did not go in a big loss and all, because the directional strategies, they started making the money here, though the strategies meant for the the theta decay, they struggled. Right, so up to here, so it was okay, but if you see this V-shaped kind of a recovery, especially this particular part, so this gave a challenge. Like by this time, most of the put options, they are gone. The stop losses are taken away, and when this reversal took away the majority of the call options, but not all. Some call options were there. The good part is, from 10 o'clock, the decay started, as you could see from here. So, but still, so this particular move, especially this particular candle, hit, some of the call options. But then after that, the Nifty started consolidating for the, the rest of the day up to 1 o'clock. And this is where, whatever the options that were left out in the morning, and all the other strategies which took the positions, like, straddles and strangles and all. So those started making the money. So here again at 1 o'clock, there was a hiccup where Nifty tried to break the day high. So this gave a this attempt to break the day high. So this hash pushed call options higher, and again leading to slight increase in the IVs. So again this took away a good amount of call options. And then after that, this turned out like a fake out, and the market Nifty started falling almost like 100 points. So if you see, so it's a gap up, and then it came down by 100 points, again went up by almost like 110 points, again fell down by 100 points. Even at after 3 o'clock also, this big green candle gave a little bit trouble. So but overall, during this fall and the afternoon entries, whatever the entries I had, so, and also this particular consolidation, then it helped me to close the day in a profit. And the decay really, it was kind of mostly linear, except a couple of places. So decay really helped, and the good premium helped, but the challenge was the initial premium, and also the volatile nature of the market. So overall, if you ask me, what worked today, so today morning, so bit of a directional strategies with the trailing and all, so they helped, and also the mean reversion, it worked pretty much good. And afternoon strategies, in general, overall, so they ended in profit. So at the end of the day, overall, I ended with a profit of around 1.34 lakhs, which works out like a 0.31% on my account size. And with that, my month is as of now, with today, it's in a profit of 1.62%. In terms of accounts, this account ended with a profit of 68,000, and this small account 7,500 profit, and my another account ended with a profit of almost like a 60k. So Let me show you the MTM. So this is how my MTM swing. So as you could see, the first 5 minutes decay it's pretty much visible in this PNL graph, and then these are the times like straddle premium started going up and reversal. So this is where up to 11 o'clock it's kind of a roller coaster ride, and after that Nifty started stabilizing. So this is when system started making money really fast, and then at that 1 o'clock the attempt to break the day high, so that took away good amount of profits. After that again it's a kind of a bumpy ride. So at some point of time I was in a profit of almost like a close to 0.4, and then it came down to almost almost like a to break even, but finally system closed with a profit of 0.31%. So clearly if you see this kind of a system to deal with these kind of a markets, so you need to have a multiple non-correlated systems. If I had only the few only few setups that will catch only the direction and only the theta decay, that wouldn't have helped actually. So you need to have a systems which has the mean reversion, IV shorting and breakouts, directional, non-directional, all that. So this is exactly I'm actually teaching in my workshop, which I planned for this particular Sunday on 26th October. Details of the workshop will be given in a description of this video. With that, I have come to the end of this session. So if you like the content, give it a thumbs up and also share it with your circles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next episode.